Hey there, friends. I'm Jackie Kokenauer with your Northwest Missouri Children's Advocacy Task Force, and I'm currently in a portion of our Child and Family Lounge. And today, I've got a question for you. Here you go. What does healthy sexual development look like for children and youth? Do you know? If not, that's totally okay. This question is asked quite a bit, and it's a great one to have as we are all adults keeping our children safe and becoming empowered to prevent child abuse and neglect from occurring in our communities and throughout our region, inside of our schools and churches and youth-serving organizations. We need to know this. So here's the thing. When we talk to children in age-appropriate ways about our bodies, sex, and boundaries, children understand what healthy relationships look like. It also teaches them that they have the right to say no. And they become less vulnerable to people who would violate their boundaries and are more likely to tell a trusted adult if abuse does occur. It can be difficult to have these discussions. I know that. And to know what healthy sexual development looks like, that can be difficult too. Children are curious about sex and sexuality and the human body, which can also make it challenging to know whether a certain behavior is considered healthy or problematic. So I thought today would be great to quickly go over healthy and normative or typical behaviors, as well as some problematic behaviors. So generally, sexual play or behavior in children can be described as healthy and normative or typical if it has some of these attributes. So if it occurs between children who know each other really well and have an ongoing mutual play or school friendship, if it occurs between children of the same general age, size, social and emotional developmental level, if it's spontaneous, lighthearted, unplanned, and infrequent, if it does not cause physical or emotional harm to the child or others, if it's voluntary and the children have agreed to the behavior, they're giggling and having fun, and they don't appear to be uncomfortable or upset. And especially when children are able to follow the rules and the behavior is easily redirected if adults set the limits and ask the children to stop or explain what privacy rules are. Okay, so sexual behavior or play that can become concerning or problematic if it has some of these things going on. So if the behavior is beyond the child's developmental stage, or if it occurs frequently, if it interferes with the child's social and cognitive development, if it involves threats, pressure, force, or coercion or aggression, if it occurs between children of wildly different ages or cognitive developmental abilities, if the child does not stop the behavior when redirected by an adult, if it causes strong emotional responses in the child like anger or anxiety, if it causes changes in the child's typical behaviors, their interests or activities, if it involves inappropriate or unsafe use of body parts, like inserting objects into sexual body parts of their own or others. So that's a lot. So to learn more about healthy sexual development through childhood and adolescence, we want you to attend our trainings. And we provide this information developmentally through the different age groups. So for instance, infants 0 to 2, school age or young children who are 2 to 4, and then young children ages 4 to 6, and then 7 to 12, and then as well as adolescents who are 13 through 18 years old. And this is through our Stewards of Children training and really all of our trainings. We talk about healthy developmental behaviors, and we also discuss those uncommon behaviors and ways parents and caregivers can encourage healthy development. We also, in these trainings, create a way for us to be more empowered to react responsibly and to be a bigger and better trusted adult for all people, no matter how big or how small they are. So I hope that you can come to one of our upcoming trainings and we can talk more about this question and this discussion, as well as answer some of those other big questions that we have. Because ultimately, it is every single adult's responsibility to protect our children, and what better way to do so is just to become more aware and to know the facts and to have those big questions answered. So I look forward to having you attend one of our upcoming trainings. Our cornerstone training is Stewards of Children. So please register for one of those through our Eventbrite page and let me know your questions. Let me know how helpful this was, and if you want to follow up or have another question for yourself personally, you know how to get a hold of us. Text us, email us, call us, or even find us on social media. All right, my friends, thank you once again for being that trusted adult for our kiddos in this region. And once again, no matter how big or how small we are, we always need those trusted adults. And if you're an adult, thank you for reacting responsibly. Have a great day.